if you guys are new here, then welcome. I would love if you guys would hit that subscribe button, click the little bell so you're notified of all my future uploads, and let's go ahead and get into it. All right. It's favorites and fails time, guys, and I have more fails than I do favorites for this month. Like, I am equally as shocked as you guys are that I have so many fails, but I do have quite a lot of fails. But let's go ahead and let's get started with the favorites. All right, first up, let's just do body care. I think this is like the only body care that I have. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Pink Drink Body Cream, Soothing Plus Moisturizing. I love this. I had mentioned that I've been using the KP Bump Eraser because on the back of my arms, I don't know if you guys will even be able to see them anymore. Oh yeah, you kind of can. I have these like red bumps. And so I was told by a doctor to use like an AHA, BHA, and like they were going to prescribe me like a prescription one. And then I was like, well, hey, you know, for like $28, I can get one from First Aid Beauty. Let me just like try that before I try like this like prescription one. So I've been using that and I have noticed a great difference just by using that. Like you can still see the redness, but like these used to be like very raised bumps and you could feel them. And then like the feeling of them are almost gone. Well, then this came out and this is also like an AHA, BHA moisturizing. So I use this as well and I can barely feel my bumps. Like you can still see the redness, but I can't even feel that they're bumps. It literally just looks like a red patch. So I really attribute that to the KP Bump Eraser, which is also amazing. Also a favorite, but I've like featured that in like 2 favorites videos, but also just side note, this is what it looks like. $28, you can get that on Ulta, does amazing things, and then paired with that, even more amazing. All right, let's just dive into the makeup. So I had done a Believe Beauty try on. I love their lip products. These, what is this called? Lip liner is like so nice, so creamy, nice and pigmented. And then the lipstick is also, I mean, just like so creamy and pigmented. I absolutely love these. These are definitely something that I would go check out. I think the lip liner is like $2 or $3 and the lipstick is like also $2 or $3. So that's fantastic because most of the time you're gonna get one drugstore lipstick for either what these would cost together or even more than what these would cost together. So I would say if you're looking for like some nice affordable like lip products, definitely go check out Believe Beauty at your local Dollar General. Next up is these Revlon Skin Lights. Okay, blush and bronzer. No, blush and bronzer. Highlight and bronzer. This bronzer, I have mine in 1 Tint Sunlit Glow. It is definitely like a very like radiant, and it is kind of like a terracotta orange kind of a shade, but it does on my skin tone especially, it looks like a very nice radiant sunburnt kind of a glow. And so I really actually do thoroughly enjoy this. I like literally put like quite a dent in it. Okay, right there is where it is. See, it's very shimmery, and then it's just like a very nice, beautiful, like warm look. And I really do love this, especially for like my skin tone. It's not hard to go overboard at all. So this is absolutely definitely pretty. The only downside is that mine broke, like, but it's still usable. We're still making it work. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to make this work. So, but this is beautiful. I definitely want to use this again. It's not as good as my Pure bronzer, okay? All right. I don't really know if anything can compete with that, but this is a really, really good drugstore option. Another really good drugstore option is this Revlon Skin Lights highlighter. I have mine in Daybreak Glimmer. Okay, this right here is beautiful. It is not powdery. It does not have a lot of glitter. It's literally like a lit from within kind of glow. You can see it like right in here. It's stupidly good, you guys. Like, it's so stunning. It's so beautiful. I would say if you have not tried this out, go ahead, give it a try, give it a chance. The formula is incredible. Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, like that literally rivals some of my high-end products. And honestly, some high-end highlighters are nowhere near as good as that. So just wanted that you guys to be mindful of that. You want something that's like, reminds you of kind of like a cookie highlight, but you don't want to like spend the benefit price points, because like I don't want to spend the benefit price points. Definitely check that out. Like that's super good. Next up, I have the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator. I will say this is absolutely beautiful on the skin. It really does give your skin like a very nice glow, which is something that I personally like, especially with my dry skin. But this also provides like a high, light, low, medium, buildable medium kind of a coverage. And I really, really like that as for like a drugstore option. And this was also like super cheap. I want to say like $6, maybe less than that. I don't know. Can't remember. I'm the worst at remembering things. Actually, let me look. Yeah, this is $5.99. You get 27 mils, so almost a full ounce. I feel like that's like super fair. And like, again, this is like great coverage. Definitely like something that I really like, you know, going outside, running some errands with. It has hyaluronic acid plus squalene. I have noticed that like my skin really likes squalene. So yeah, this is great. Okay, next I have this NYX, what is this called? NYX, the brow glue. Okay, first I did think that this is going to be like slightly a little bit bigger, but this sets my brows absolutely beautifully. I would say this is like a very top contenderish for the where's my brain? For the Benefit Clear Brow Gel. I think that like this is a fair contender. This is absolutely beautiful. I love using this. I just wish this was slightly bigger. Like this only has like what, 5 grams in it. And granted, it's not like super cheap, but I feel like for the price that I paid, I kind of wish it was just a little bit bigger. For setting powder, the Believe Beauty Flower Powder, this is beautiful. This made my under eyes like just like so smooth and like airbrush looking, and it didn't make my eyelids look like cakey or anything like that. Like this was just like absolutely beautiful. I would say check this out, especially if you have dry skin. I can actually set my whole entire face using this powder, and I literally can't do that with hardly any other powders, like at all. So the fact that I can do that with this is mind-blowing to me. All right, 2 more favorites, and that is eyeshadow palettes. So my first eyeshadow palette is the Mercury Retrograde. Okay, the mirror in this is huge. The shades in it, beautiful. The shimmers are really special. I absolutely love them. The mattes do take a little bit of blending, but again, they're very nice, very like pigmented, solid shades. Like here they are swatched. Here are some of like the shimmers all swatched. Like it's beautiful, and it really just reminds me of like summer. Like when I look at that and I like put it on, like I just get like summer sexy vibes from it. I love it. And then the ColourPop Fade into Hue. I used this all this month on my eyes. I love this more than I thought I was going to love this. I really like dove into this palette, created like a ton of different looks, mixed and matched colors, or just used like one row. You know, there's some things I wish that I changed about, like they had changed about this, like no glitters, like fuck the glitters, as well as like putting like shimmer sparkles in the stupid mattes. Like I hate that. But other than that, like this is beautiful. I used all the colors rows, except for I didn't really use the blue. I don't care for the blue, but I always got like a compliment on my makeup whenever I use this palette. Every single time, no matter what color scheme I was using, or what row I was using, what crazy idea I was trying to implement that day. It's beautiful, you guys. So good. This is still on ColourPop's website. Definitely go check it out. I don't have a code with ColourPop, but I know what, like, I don't know, Allie Glines does. Kelly Strack, I'm sure does. I don't know who all does. People have codes. Go use their codes. Go support another channel. Go use their codes so you can get this for even cheaper. All right, let's get into the fails. Most of these fails, okay, Almost all of the fails minus 4 come from one brand, and that is the Believe Beauty brand. So let's just go ahead and let's knock them out of the way. So first up is this Believe Beauty Volumize Mascara. This is shit. Period. I can't think of one good thing to say about this. This is shit. Okay. I literally put like 2 coats on my eyes and it literally looked like I did nothing to my lashes. Not a single thing. Didn't make them any darker. Didn't make them voluminous. Didn't make them longer. Nothing. I'm like, is there any product in here? So I rubbed some on the back of my hand. It was terrible. I will link the trying out Believe Beauty video down below so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because this is terrible. This is going in the trash. Like, now that I have filmed this video, it is now going in the trash. Another product going in the trash is this Believe Beauty You're Covered Liquid Concealer. Yeah, first time I used it, just applying some concealer, and it broke. I want to say this concealer is like $4 or $5. Okay, so everything from Believe Beauty is like $5 and below. But the fact that this is like one of their more expensive items, and it broke. It broke. I will say it looked nice for the one side that I was able to use it on, but I can't like to test for sure because I only got to use this for half an eye. Have a look. Okay, we're just gonna move on from that now. Okay, next is the foundation. I think this foundation is good for people that probably have like combination leaning oily or oily skin. This clung to every single dry patch my skin has, which is a lot because I have a lot of dry patches. And it just looked so cakey and heavy on my skin. Now I did try using this again where I kind of mixed in a moisturizer with it, or like a glowy serum, or a like oil with it, and that did make a difference. Here's my here's my qualm with that. Okay, I don't want a product where I am having to do some mixing and trying to make this work for me, because personally I just want the product to work. Okay, so if you have tried this and you love it and your skin is like oily or combination oil or combination, and this works for you, I mean, that's great. Okay, we have different skin types. For me and my dry skin, this just did not look good. This just like did not work out for me. And I just don't want to have to sit there and try to finesse a product to make it work when there are other products out there that I can get to work. I will say, if you do have dry skin and you're like, Carrington, like, you know, I'm really on a budget, this foundation's $4, you know, I do have dry skin, then yeah, absolutely. If you have like an oil, I think you can get like a oil from like Physicians Formula or NYX, that'll last you a long time. Or maybe you're using, you know, like the CeraVe, you know, or whatever, moisturizer in the morning, and you can just pump a little bit of that into this. I would say go for it, especially if you're on a budget. I think one thing about Believe Beauty is that it is very budget friendly in mind. I just wish that maybe they would come out with a product that was maybe geared a little bit more towards dry skin. But as for me with like super dry skin, this is a fail for me, only because I don't want to have to try to finesse a foundation. This, what is this? Believe Beauty Matte Blur Loose Powder. My Dollar General only has like a light, medium, medium tan, deep, or whatever. They only had like 3 or 4 options. There was not a translucent option. So I went with the light medium. That just made my under eyes darker. So on top of this, already making my eyes darker, my under eyes darker, this really made my under eyes look super crepey. Like, as you guys can tell, like, I have bags underneath my eyes. Like, that's just the way it is. Okay, I have bags under my eyes. The only way they're gonna go away is if I get some filler. Okay, I don't see that happening. But it just really like settled into those lines and made my eyes look real crepey. Like so crepey that you could shove some Nutella in there and serve it as a crepe at IHOP. Like, it was not a look. Okay, Next up from that brand is this contour stick. I will say I don't mind the little like the little highlight. I think that's fine. It's like this cream like contour. Like, as you can tell, I'm like using my finger and I'm pressing really hard to get it to like blend out. Okay, the highlight blends out like super easily. Like, I can just like lightly touch it. The cream contour stick, like, I really had a tough time blending out, and I didn't like that. This is also like exceptionally orange for me, and this is light, so this is like the lightest one that you can get. I just don't think that this was maybe the product for me, because I like love cream products. I just didn't love this. The Pretty and Primed Hydrating Primer. All right, first of all, comes out in like this weird blue, but like, I will say it looks very luminous, but once you have like put this and blended this into the skin, like, do you see it? Like, the luminosity is like gone. Like, now that it's out there for like 30 seconds, the luminosity is gone. It does not feel hydrating at all. It feels very like silicone like. Does this have silicone in it? No. See, it even says silicone free, and here's this, like, it's supposed to be hydrating. One, it's not hydrating. Okay, it literally feels kind of silicone like, non-hydrating, and there's no shine. Like, this did not do anything that it said it was going to do. It says a replenishing face primer that hydrates, smooths, and preps the skin for flawless makeup application. Will leave you with a dewy, healthy looking finish. Okay. 1, where's the hydration? Where did it go? 2, where did the luminosity and the shine go? That's gone. 3, there's no tack. It doesn't leave any tack or anything. It literally just feels, yeah, it feels like slightly more silicone-y on this hand than on this hand where I didn't put anything on it. That is it. I can go to the drugstore and find something better than this for probably about the same price. Like, Wet n Wild has some good ones, so it's just, no, it's a no. Brow defining pencil. Okay, this is not like a wooden pencil. Okay, this is like a very like crayon. Okay, like a crown. This made my eyebrows look like shit. Like, as you can tell, like, it's very like crumply, like you have like crumples, not crumples, like, God, what am I trying to say? Like, it like crumbles off onto like, you can see it in my hands, like, where like particles have like crumbled off the pencil, and now it's like all over my hand, and it's hard to like get those to disappear without also like rubbing away the product. There's so many good affordable brow pencil options that you do not need to get the Believe Beauty one. LA, or no, is it LA Color? LA Girl, Slim Shady, Slim Shady. What the hell is it called? The LA Girl, LA Color, LA Girl. Fine, we're gonna call it Slim Shady pencil because I don't know what it's called. Slim Shady pencil. That's probably about the same price point and so much better. L'Oreal, you might be spending a few bucks more. Again, super good, super fantastic. That is just like a, you know, for me. All right. Last up from the Believe Beauty is this Makeup Perfecting Setting Spray. Okay, number 1, that mist, that's a lot. Second of all, okay, this is so hard to like breathe in. Okay, it smells like baby powder grandma. It burns and irritates my throat. It's like, hold on, pause for a second while we wait for this to pass. Now that that has passed, it's so hard to breathe in. And the thing is, like, that's meant for your face. Like, you're supposed to spray your face to set it. And the fact is, like, I literally sprayed it out in front of me, not towards my face, and like it made it so hard for me to breathe that I literally had to take a break to go walk away. Like, that's where I'm at with this. It's a no. Absolutely not. Will never repurchase that. And honestly, I am probably just going to throw this away as soon as this video is done as well. Milani Skin Quench Hydrating Primer. This again is kind of like the Believe Beauty in that I don't find this hydrating at all. I find this to be more like a silicone based primer. Nothing about this was hydrating. Nothing about this gave a glowy luminous finish. It's again just like the Believe Beauty, where it does kind of feel softer. Not hydrating, but like that silicone softness. That's what this does. I feel like if they would have, like, you know, said this is like pore blurring or something, or like a, you know, smoothing of the face or something, I would have been like, yeah, okay, this does what it says. This says Skin Quench Hydrating. No, this is not skin quenching. This is not hydrating. This is literally like smoothing, like a pore filling primer. That's what this is. So this is like a huge like no for me. Okay, this undercover concealer, I have this in the shade Caramel for like I used it for like, what was it, like a cream contour. No, I don't care for this at all for like a cream contour. I feel like I put like a good thick line here and it blended out into nothing, but I put like a couple of tiny dots here, and then suddenly like I had so much product that like it was covering my whole forehead. It just wasn't for me. Here I have like tapped out like some little dots, and then okay, like I blend it like I normally would. Okay, and then as you can tell, where it was originally these little dots here, it's now like all around my hand. And that was like such a light amount, and that's what I was finding was happening with my forehead. But then down around here, like nothing was happening. Like it was just a little line. I don't know. I just didn't really, I didn't really care for this. I think this is one of those where I'm going to give it one more try and like another Shop My Stash in the future. And then if I literally am just like, yeah, this pisses me off again, I'm just gonna get rid of it. But I'm gonna try it like one more time because I hear so many people rave about this. 2 more products. Next is the Ulta Beauty Brow Tint in the shade Medium. The wand gets so like much product on it that before I can go in, I literally have to like take it and like scrub off some of the product, and then I have to go in very lightly. If you guys remember my Get Ready With Me Shop My Stash bag for the month of May, okay, I did not scrub it off, and I just went in like I would any of my other brow gels, and it was a disaster. Like it was bad, you guys. So this is not for me. All right, last product is the Milani Highly Rated Mascara. Now, first impression wise, remember I hated this. This was also in another fail video because I hated this. But then one day I was doing my makeup and I couldn't find my usual mascara. So what did I do? I had this on the table, so I used it. And I was like, hey, it's been 2 weeks since I've used this, but I actually like this. This is actually making my lashes look great. Fast forward, I used another Shop My Stash. Fast forward, after using this about a week, it just got dry, clumpy, cakey, hot mess. Absolutely hated it. I think it's drying out already. I've had it like, again, probably close to 2 months that this has been opened, and it was good for about a month. So honestly, I'm done with this. It's ready. It can go in the trash. This just, it was like, it did really nothing. I think it was just so wet when I first opened it that it just did nothing to the lashes. Opening it up, letting it set for a couple weeks, it kind of firmed up. But now it's got to the point where it's just like so firm that it's just like very clumpy and flaky, and again, not doing the best things for my lashes. So I think it's time for this one to go. All right, guys, and that is it for my favorites and fails. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up so I know that you guys enjoy these types of videos. Don't forget to subscribe, click the little bell, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.